Hello, folks. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Broken Arrow in Motion. I'm City Manager Michael Spurgeon, and we appreciate you tuning in to our monthly updates to learn more about all the exciting things that are happening in our great city. Here's what's happening in Broken Arrow during the month of April. First off, congratulations to our newly elected and re-elected council members. Residents came out on April 2nd to choose new representatives for Ward 3, 4, and the at-large seat respectively. Christy Gillespie is the new council member representing Ward 3, and Scott Udy and Johnny Parks were re-elected to represent Ward 4 and the at-large seat within our city. Congratulations, Christy, Scott, and Johnny. In transportation projects, construction of the Main Street Bikeway is currently underway. The Oklahoma Department of Transportation is overseeing this project and will put designated bike lanes on Main Street between Washington and Galveston. A couple of the big changes to note. South of Galveston, the road will go from 4 car lanes to 3, with 2 bike lanes on each side of the road. You'll also have to back in to park to improve safety for cyclists. We expect this project to be completed sometime by late spring. Moving to the west, work on Washington Street has begun. Contractors are widening Washington between Garnet and Olive from 3 lanes to 5 lanes and adding a trail to the north side of the road. Currently, contractors are relocating utilities, so the speed limit has been reduced to 25 miles an hour and the lanes have shifted to the north side of the road. We expect work on the roadway to begin later this summer and the project to be completed in the early part of 2020, weather permitting. We'll keep you posted on construction. Speaking of construction projects, construction on the Popular Street Bridge in the Wedgwood subdivision is now complete. Last year, the bridge was severely damaged during heavy rains and had to be closed off from traffic. The bridge is now back open to drive on. Special thanks goes out to our street and stormwater crews for repairing this bridge. Here's an update on work in the downtown area. The work on Ash Street is finally complete. Crews have spent the last couple of months repaving the road, connecting sidewalks, and improving parking on one of our city's oldest streets. Soon, we will begin work on the First Street to repave the road. Both of these projects were passed by voters in the 2014 General Obligation Bond Campaign. In Parks and Recreation, on March 27th, we celebrated the grand opening of Reflection Park. This park was built to honor those who died on the former Bever property 4 years ago and the first responders who answered the call for help. We want to thank all the volunteers who helped turn this site of tragedy into a place of healing. Special thanks to former council member Mike Lester for leading this initiative. Speaking of parks, the city recently completed the 40-acre land swap with the Broken Arrow Public Schools, and this land exchange now paves the way for a future new park in the southwest part of our city. Later this year, I will be asking the City Council to form a citizens committee to help us with planning and design of the new park to be located near our Aspen Creek Elementary between Aspen and Olive. The funding for the future park, $3 million, was approved by voters last August as a part of our 2018 General Obligation Bond Package. If you're interested in serving on the Citizens Committee, please feel free to reach out to any of our council members or myself. We want maximum input on the proposed facility. Here's an update on an exciting new sports and recreation initiative. On April 16th, the City Council awarded a bid for the construction of sand volleyball courts at Nienhuis Park. Funding for the new 4 courts comes from the 2011 General Obligation Bond Package. The new courts will be a great addition to our sports and recreation inventory. We expect weekly leagues to form and the possibility of area and regional tournaments. The new leagues and tournaments will be great for local businesses as well as our hotels. And just a quick reminder, the Rose District Fountain is on. Bring the kids out during the day to splash or sit out at night to watch the light show. If you swing by on Saturday morning, you can also check out the Broken Arrow Farmers Market at the Rose District Pavilion right next to the fountain. In Economic Development Administration, the offices for our Convention and Visitors Bureau and our Business Retention and Expansion Program have moved into the Rose District. You can visit our CVB and Business Retention members at their new offices on Commercial just east of Main Street. Here's Lori Hill, our Tourism Director, with more information on the move.
So our first floor essentially is a visitor information center, it will be. And then the upper level is where I'm officed, as well as our 2 new business retention and expansion specialists will be located here.
Also, we are planning to have a public meeting regarding the recommendations on the small area plan for improvements to the Elm and New Orleans intersection in the month of May. This meeting will give residents their first opportunity to see the draft plan for potentially revitalizing the area. Over the last year, our consultant has been working with city staff in studying the current area conditions, the market for potential development and redevelopment, and engaging with residents, business owners, and stakeholders. The main objective is to determine how the private sector and the City of Broken Arrow can work together to develop an approach that re-energizes economic development in the area. If you want to make this meeting but are unable, we will air it on our YouTube channel and on Cox 24. We will keep you posted on when this important meeting will be held. In public safety, our police department is currently recruiting for new officers. We have had more than 250 people apply for the open positions. Here's Chief Brandon Berryhill with the reaction on a large number of applicants.
I think the City of Broken Arrow has developed a reputation as, number one, it's a good employer. Number two, it's a great place to live. So we're getting people that are looking for a place to work, have a career, raise their kids. We also see some people that maybe went away to college and have a connection with Broken Arrow and are looking to come back home and raise their kids where they went to school. So there's usually some family connections there for some of them. For some, we're getting from out of state that are just looking around for a reputation of a department that's good.
In public utilities, improvements to the Lynn Lane wastewater facility are almost complete. The new Headworks facility will be completed in May and service will start in June. The Headworks is where the sewage is first screened when it enters the plant. This is also where most of the odor problems occur. The new system will be enclosed to reduce strong odor coming from the plant. We're excited that this important update project is almost complete. In Employee Spotlight, congratulations to Russ Silger and Bradley Thomas for earning their Playground Safety Inspection certifications. This is one of the most difficult certification exams in the Parks and Recreation field and requires massive amount of time and dedication. Russ and Bradley are two of only 49 certified playground safety inspectors in the state of Oklahoma. Congratulations again, guys. Thanks for all your hard work and dedication to our Parks Department and the City of Broken Arrow. In community updates, the city's annual report is now available. This booklet lets you see all the wonderful things that happened in our city in 2018. Here's Communications Director Krista Flash with more.
A lot of great things happened in Broken Arrow in 2018. We opened our very first dog park in the south part of town near New Orleans and Garnett. We also broke ground on a $25 million multi-story project in the Rose District that will bring about 90 luxury apartment units to the downtown area. So there are a lot of great stories, more to come, and you can check it all out online. You can view the report online at www.brokenarrowok.gov/annual reports, or you can pick up a copy of the annual report at City Hall.
Just a reminder that Rooster Days is right around the corner. This important annual community event in Broken Arrow is scheduled for May 9th through the 12th. We hope to see you there. That's a wrap for the April 2019 edition of Broken Arrow in Motion. Thanks for watching, take care, and I hope to see you around town.